one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Primetime. So is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. A dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Ready. Fitz, ready.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Steal. 52 points.
Love to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd, they need 8. Back to throw is Love. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Dak going to put it up right away. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Pickup brings up 2nd down at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 3. The first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. On the ground, here's the rookie who played in-state at Austin. And he's across midfield, and more importantly, he's got the first down at the 49-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
47. 47.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. 3rd down coming up.
He's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
3rd down, they need 5. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He makes sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a scoreless game.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Running is Jacobs. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set. 60 red. Yellow. Cut.
From the gun, it's Love. That's caught. Left side, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Green Bay.
Love to throw it on 1st down. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. 3rd and long.
Down. 6, 45. Right. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on 4th down in the red zone. And it pays off with 1st and goal.
Check you. Come on, set. Ready.
Here's Jacobs. And he will power his way into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now a return coming from the 14. And a solid run back there. They'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play to kick off this drive. 47 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up.
Here we go, 47.
From the shotgun, it's down. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. He's got it. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal. He's taken down at about the 8.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
They've got it at the 8. 1st down and goal. Now Prescott. Pushed out to his right. This one is pulled in on the feet and bounds. Yes! Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. Aubrey good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will level things out at 7 apiece. Time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
Let's go.
On first down, it's Love. Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 4.
Let's go now.
Here's Love. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up third down.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Set.
Here's Love to throw. He's got a man. That's Watson. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Packers.
Ready. 53. Ready.
To throw is Love. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Check smash. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Third and 11.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Now Love. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
To return, it is Turpin. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Yeah, really good. Go to 53.
Here's Dak to throw. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10. Prescott now. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
On second down, it's Dak. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and Instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Here's 3rd and 7. Prescott again. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. A huge play for Dallas. 53 yards. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, another one from the 5, 2nd down and goal. To throw is Dak. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Now they operate from back at the 9, and it's 3rd down and goal. They'll run. They'll get this only down to the 6-yard line. So for the moment, the defense with the stop as we get to 4th down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This about as short as you can get. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Cowboys get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Osa Odigizua getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Here we go. Red, yellow.
Now Love. Oh, this pass rush dialed in right now. They get him again. Dante Fowler in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. They'll throw now 3rd and forever. And that one thrown away to the sideline. It's incomplete. It's a frustrating series. It'll bring up 4th down.
Needless to say, there aren't many plays on the call sheet for that down and distance, so instead of doing something crazy and forcing a ball into coverage, He realizes that primary read wasn't there. Throw this ball away and puts an end to this drive.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
At the 43-yard line.
Prescott on first down. Rolling right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone. Inside the 20. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This, about as short as you can get. Aubrey, kick is good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Pistol now for Prescott. That's into the hands of Lamb. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
He took a shot on that throw, but you don't feel it quite as much when you pair it with a throw as good as that one. So kudos for him standing in that pocket, delivering a strike to pick up that first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yeah! Here we go, boy! Hey, kill! 27!
On the ground, this is Williams. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. That's in the middle of the field and intercepted. And the Packers will take over possession here at the 44.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. In motion, Reed. On 2nd down, Love. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Love. That's caught by Golden, right side. Still going inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. For Golden, the first-round selection back in April. That's his first career touchdown in the NFL. McManus on for the point after. His kick is good. And the Packers move out in front by a point. It's 14-13. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Right there.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 4.
47.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
Well, that was a nice looking grab. Really nice footwork there on the sideline to stay in bounds, but after all that, it's still not going to result in very much.
Kill.
2nd down, Prescott. That's brought in right side by Pickett. And And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
On third down, Prescott. It's into the hands of Pickens once again. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter.
That's good for the Cowboys. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. First and 10 now from the 36.
Yeah, here we go.
Again, Prescott to the air. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Take it down to the 22, but they've got it. That's enough for the first down.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on third down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up first down.
On first and 10, Prescott. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he'll take this one in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
14.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Down. 45. Right. 10 cycles.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On first down, it's Love. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Ready.
On the ground, here's the first carry for Marshawn Lloyd. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Left side, he finds Kraft. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
A gain there of 21. Good for a Green Bay first down. Love to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Trying to get that to his running back, Marshawn Lloyd. And it'll bring up second down.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
2nd and 10.
Randall. Come on, set. Hut.
Evans. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
The pressure intensifies for 4th down and 3.
Let's go. Ready?
They'll go for it. Love. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. So wind up a turnover on down.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Whistles here and a timeout. Defense can take this one with 1:51 to go.
At the 8-yard line.
Second down, 8 yards to go. They'll stick with him again. Room up the sideline to the 20. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead. You're in the 4th quarter. And they're able to pop off a big run.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll drop to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And third down coming up.
been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Prescott from the gun on third down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They run over center with Williams. Williams hit, and he loses the football.
Oh, my goodness, Mike, what a mistake. Late in the game, you're protecting the lead. That can't happen. You know they're going to be raking at the ball. You know they are desperate to create a turnover. Just somehow he doesn't put the ball away, and this game just got a lot more interesting.
This is first and 10. On play action, Love. This one, up top for Dobbs. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And they'll stop it. 17 seconds to go in the game. This offense still has the one timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now. In motion goes Dobbs. Love to throw it on first down. Moving outside the pocket. First down throw there is incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball, and let's see if they can take advantage of it.
Ready.
Throwing on second down, Love. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
This game has certainly not been for the faint of heart, Mike. I mean, we've been riding the ups and downs the entire time, but what a job by this offense. Game on the line to find a way to score and take the lead with very...
And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the fourth quarter. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Devontae Turpin on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's first down.
Go to 54. Yeah, 54.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the visiting Packers. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Arlington.